So with Watches and Wonders in full swing, let's talk about the Rolex releases for 2023 at Watches and Wonders. So this year for Rolex has not been boring. We've gotten some new models and some important updates to existing models and one model that's been discontinued. So getting right into it, they are back with a new Rolex Explorer in 40 millimeters. About 2 years ago, Rolex introduced a 36 millimeter version of the Explorer after discontinuing the 39 millimeter version. Today, they are back with a 40 millimeter Explorer, which is essentially the same as the 36, just larger. So nothing too crazy here, but obviously a 40 millimeter Explorer, just slightly bigger than the one that we had a few years ago. The Sky Dweller gets two new colors. Both of those are green. So there's a mint green and a blue green. Nothing too crazy. The watch is basically unchanged otherwise, but these blue-green dials, very, very popular these days. Discontinued. The Milgauss has been discontinued. A really amazing watch. I've always loved the Milgauss, one of my favorite Rolex, and they have finally discontinued the Z Blue. This is very, very sad. But however, hopefully they will upgrade this model with some titanium or do a little bit of a redesign and re-release this in the near future. The Yacht-Master 42 in RLX titanium. This is a very big announcement, in my opinion, for Rolex. I'm actually very excited about this watch. It actually has me thinking about calling my AD. The Yacht-Master 42 in RLX titanium. Previously, just a prototype. There was only one prototype out in the wild. However, now this is a reality in 42 millimeters in full titanium. So we are getting a titanium case and bracelet. You still get that typical Yacht-Master ceramic bezel. So this is a solid piece of ceramic, and it's a combo of raised, polished numerals and indices, and you have sort of a matte black background. This looks great against the titanium color. Beautiful watch. The bracelet is brushed, so it's all brushed and gets Rolex's proprietary on-the-fly micro adjust. So it actually still gets that even though this is titanium. Of course, this is an automatic. It's powered by the 3235, 70 hours of power reserve. Definitely my favorite watch and could be my favorite Rolex right now. This is beautiful. It's going to be coming in at around $14,000. So not cheap, but it is a full titanium Rolex, so that's pretty cool. And I believe this is the first wearable full titanium Rolex that they have made. Very, very cool. We are also getting two new GMT Masters. Also pretty big news here. One is in full yellow gold with a black and gray bezel. The second is a two-tone. That gets a black and gray bezel as well. Both of these get black dials and Jubilee bracelets. Really beautiful watches. Also, as expected, there has been a few updates to the Daytona for its 60th anniversary. Some light case upgrades and dial upgrades, but the most notable update here is now the bezel. The bezel is no longer fully ceramic. It now has a metal edge. So essentially it will be in the same metal as whatever the mid case is. So if it's gold, it will be gold. If it's stainless steel, it will be stainless steel. So this is pretty cool. However, the biggest announcement that they made about the Daytona is, of course, the new movement, the 4131, and there have been a few upgrades to the movement. However, now you can actually see the movement from the back of the Platinum model. I hope this is something that they carry through to other models in their lineup. I'm not sure if they will, but this is really cool. Currently, that display case back is only available on that Platinum Daytona. We also have some weird and colorful watches coming out. The day dates that they announced, there was a puzzle dial, which was really, really weird. Has a couple of different elements to it that I think a lot of people are going to find either strange. You're either going to love it or hate it. There's the date wheel and the day wheel. You have little emojis. There's a heart. There's a peace sign, things like that. And then the day has different words like heart and love, things like that. So it's a little trippy. It's a little weird. I'm not sure how many people will like it, but it's pretty playful. They also added some stone dials, an aventurine dial, and a few other popular colors. Then there is a new Oyster Perpetual with a sky blue celebration dial. That's what they are calling it, a celebration dial. It's coming in at 31, 36, and 41 millimeters. So they're making this in 3 different sizes. The dial is decorated in different size bubbles. in a few different colors. So there's pastel pink, hunter green, coral, yellow, and turquoise. So essentially all of the colors from the previous lacquered dialed OPs from a few years ago. I actually really like this dial. It sort of reminds me of Peter Max, if anybody is familiar with that artist. It's colorful, it really pops, it's very weird. So I don't think a lot of people will like this, but I think a lot of people will at the same time. Last but not least, a really interesting release from Rolex, something kind of out of left field. This is a watch that probably will be replacing Cellini watches. It is a dress watch, and it's called the Rolex Perpetual 1908. This is a thin dress watch with a coin edge bezel. It gets a few different dial colors. You could see the movement from a display case back. So 2 display case backs this year from Rolex. That is very, very big news for them. And then you're getting a small seconds down at the 6 o'clock position. This is a beautiful dress watch. It does look like a Cellini. However, it's a little bit cleaned up. I really like the design. This is a very classic dress watch from Rolex, and it's going to be priced around $22,000. So not cheap, but it's coming in a precious metal. Really nice watch. Anyway, guys, tell me what you think about all of the new watches that they are coming out with this year at Rolex. Also, all the changes that they've made. They've made a few changes to some key models, and I really do think they made some big moves this year. Usually they don't do that. Anyway, tell me what you guys think down in the comments below. Please also don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell icon. I'm going to be doing plenty of videos about watches and wonders, so definitely subscribe so you will be notified when I release videos. Anyway, guys, thank you for logging on. I'll catch you in the next video.